loud here and in the air. Okay?
Alright, so welcome back to my video diary, base jumping diary, whatever you'd like to call it. As the name of this video revealed, this week is about my first cliff jump. I'm sorry that I'm going very chronologically with my jumps, so the stupid and retarded shit that you see in the intro will be there later, but at the moment we have to go through all the baby steps before we can get there. And it's all a part of the story, you know, but the stupidity will come. Nevertheless, between the last episode where you saw my first base jump in, hi Woody, that's my chinchilla, my first base jump in southern France, I did a few antenna jumps, but as I stated previously, I did not have a camera until I had almost 100 base jumps, and also we did jump at night, so there was absolutely nothing to see, so a video of that would make a lot of sense. It would just be stupid. But my mentor, after the first jumps I did there in France, recommended me to go do a base jumping course off cliffs, you know, to get some experience there with the proper guide. That means that I would actually pay a guy, an instructor, to teach me everything he knows, you know, to make it in a safe way. It's a good way of doing it, because with a mentor it's always a bit like, when does he have time, when do I have the time and all that stuff. But if you pay somebody for it, it's just full on, and that's all it's about, you know. So that's a pretty good idea, and today that's pretty much what everybody does when they want to get into base jumping. You buy a course. It's just a simple, more effective way, I think, and it makes it a lot safer because that's all they do, it's to teach. Nevertheless, I talked to this guy from Ohlsen. I went to Lauterbrunnen in Switzerland and arrived at night to go jump the next morning. You know, prepared our gear, put it in the hallway with his 10 or 12 other stash bags, because obviously he had courses, so we had a lot of stash bags. Next morning, took my stash bag, he took his. We hiked for an hour and a half or something like that, went to the exit point, and when we arrived, I opened it up and I'm standing with the V4 in my hand. At that point, the Phoenix Fly V4, Vampire 4, was the most advanced hardcore wingsuit on the market, you know. So I was like, fuck, this is my jump number 5 or 6 or something, and I'm standing here with a hardcore wingsuit, what the fuck. He got a bit mad, like, oh, what the fuck, don't you look in the stash bag before you take it? And I was like, oh fuck, I'm sorry, I didn't. I think I was too nervous and I didn't really think what I was doing there. And he opens his stash bag, and luckily he had taken the wrong stash bag as well. So his stash bag actually contained one of his rigs that would fit me, and then he could take his own B4 and jump it down. So that was just pure luck and a bit of a funny situation to start with. I was already scared, but that just made it even more fun. Talking about scared, I was fucking scared. On the bridge and on the antennas, I was kind of nervous, but I wasn't like really scared. I don't think I really understood how dangerous this was, but standing there on the edge of a cliff, you kind of, and it's just like 450 meters, a 450 meter drop, you kind of understand, okay, this is pretty fucking serious. But I was really scared, because this mountain had power. You feel how much power it has. If it wants to take your life, it can take it. But at the same time, it just felt right. I was in the exact right place at the right time. You know, something was just right. It was just simple and beautiful. It was just perfect, really. So, as you see, after this first jump, we kind of progressed. That's Woody again, by the way. He's running around in the house. It's just really cool. It's a chinchilla. After the first jump, we went straight on to keep the progress going, you know, kind of evolve, learn stuff on every single jump. Next jump, I go handheld again to kind of find the perfect boxman position. Next jump, first time ever I jumped with a pilot chute packed underneath the rig. Next jump, I started my first ever track. And tracking is all you keep training for many jumps, and you can never stop training it enough, because that's what actually keeps you safe in base jumping. It just makes sure that you kind of feel the air on your body and you fly away from the cliff. So when you open your canopy, you're further away from the cliff than if you just drop straight down, which makes it more safe in case the canopy opens the wrong way. At the very end here, I actually ended up being allowed to go jump by myself, and I was now an approved base jumper. So yeah, that's where this trip took me. It was a great trip, and I learned a lot of stuff, and that's it. Thank you for watching yet another episode. I hope you liked it. If you did, that's good. If you didn't, I don't really care. And also, this t-shirt is me sitting on a horse while riding through the jungle in Mexico, and that is also pretty cool. So yeah, that's all I've got to say to that. Thank you.